Welcome to The Terrible Take, a daily segment telling Steelers Nation what's on our mind. I'm Alex Kozora. Pittsburgh has overhauled its front office for the first time in essentially 20-plus years since Kevin Colbert arrived in 2000. That was generally to be expected with Omar Khan stepping in and Andy Weidel being brought over from Philadelphia. Change is inevitable, and it arguably was needed. Pittsburgh still has a core group of front office executives, but there are certainly new faces in new places. Mark Sadowski, Sheldon White, and Chris Watt, among others. But there's one department that doesn't appear to have changed, the analytics one. It's not a harsh critique, but an observation. That's an area we expected the Steelers to be more heavily invested in under Khan and Weidel, two younger and newer school minds compared to Colbert. And that may be true in how they use and value numbers, but so far, according to the team website at least, there's been no change in personnel. The same two front office members who carried analyst labels remain, Tosin Kazim and Will Britt, with no others added. Now, the Steelers team site notoriously lags behind real-time hires, so we'll have to see if anything late gets announced. But as far as I can tell, there's been no change there, which I admit is something of a surprise. I figured there would be a splashier name here, an expansion of the department compared to who they had before. Still, the people could be the same, but their role, and more importantly, their value, may change under Khan, and I think it will. Mike Tomlin is still old school and resistant to relying on numbers, but Khan and Weidel are likely to use it in their evaluation process, especially when it comes to free agency and the draft. I was just expecting someone new to be added, perhaps someone with a bigger and longer resume in data. Kazim's resume in that field is a little light, while Britt is fresh out of school. Under Colbert years ago, the team did have Kareem Kasem, who boasted a super strong resume. I thought that kind of guy, or even Kasem himself, would be brought into the fold. It does not look like that's happening. Of course, if that changes, we'll let you know. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out the Terrible Podcast, myself and Dave Bryan, every Tuesday and Friday.